On February 14th, 2018, Nicholas Cruz opened fire on Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, killing 17 people and wounding 17 others with his AR-15 style rifle. From what seemed like a normal Valentine's Day in the afternoon of 2018 would quickly turn south as Nicholas Cruz took Uber to Stoneman Douglas High School, where he carried a semi-automatic rifle inside of a case. After walking into Building 12 of Stoneman Douglas High School, Nicholas Cruz took the rifle out of the case and began firing into the hallway. During the first round of bullets, a fire alarm went off, which confused students in the classrooms whether they should evacuate or stay still due to listening to the amount of gunshots. To this day, 5 years later, people still do not know how the fire alarm went off, whether Nicholas Cruz pulled it purposefully to get students to flee out of the classrooms, hoping to tally up more victims on his list. Or maybe that the fire alarm just went off due to the amount of smoke coming out of his gun after firing the first round of bullets. It is unknown how it happened, but those are the two main theories. Ultimately, the students got their answer, which was to stay still, as Nicholas Cruz opened fire for a second time through the windows of different classrooms, killing 6 more people and injuring 13. At approximately 2:27 p.m., Nicholas Cruz's gun jammed, which stopped him from firing bullets into the different classrooms or at students. Nicholas Cruz, realizing he can no longer shoot bullets from his gun, dropped his weapon and began to run out of the school and blended with students nearby. His plan worked. He blended in with the students and later went to a McDonald's and then a Subway. But his plan didn't work for long, as he was arrested nearly an hour later by an officer at Coral Springs. Nicholas Cruz was taken to a hospital for mental and physical evaluation and then later taken to an interrogation room. During the interrogation of Nicholas Cruz, he claimed that the reason he killed all of the students and committed the school shooting in the first place was due to a lengthy history of drug abuse, voices apparently, and even demons. His main goal of saying that demons and voices were inside of his head which made him shoot up the school was that he wanted to gain the insanity plea, somehow believing that perhaps if he did, he would be let back out into public to roam the streets as a normal citizen. This is extremely untrue, obviously, and even though that would be the case, Nicholas Cruz was still found legally sane to stand trial and was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole a few years later. The mass shooting was one of the deadliest school shootings in the entire history of the United States. It was also the deadliest school shooting at a high school in the history of the United States, surpassing the Columbine High School shooting on April 20th, 1999. It is the deadliest school shooting where the shooter is alive to face legal consequences. What that basically means is that it's the deadliest school shooting, killing 17 people, where the shooter is alive to face repercussions. Well, most school shootings have the perpetrator killing themselves. Nicholas Cruz also believed in many derogatory sentiments such as racism, homophobia, xenophobia, and even being a neo-Nazi. To give even more evidence of that, Nicholas Cruz drew swastikas on the side of his magazines that he would load into the assault rifle. After the shooting occurred at Stoneman Douglas High School, protests followed that were demanding the increase of gun control in the United States of America. All in all, the school shooting is the 4th deadliest one in the United States history. It was surpassed by the Robb Elementary School shooting in 2022, which killed 22 people. It was already passed by the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting, which killed 28 people in 2012. And it was already passed by the Virginia Tech School shooting in 2009, which killed 33 people. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I tried to do my best on a thorough breakdown of the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting, and I hope you enjoyed it.